Hi, it's Josh Morrison with Morrison Team in Modern Broker Realty, and today we're going to talk about water filters. If you're living out in the country or in the foothills, you're on a water well. So everyone should have some kind of a water filtration system. The question is, what do you need and what's the best kind for you? So let's take a look at a few of the common types of sediment filters and how they can be of benefit. The first thing I want to talk about is sediment. Almost all water wells have a little bit of sediment coming out of them. The best way to filter this out is by installing a T-style view flow mesh screen filter. I recommend the 100 screen mesh. This is small enough to take out anything that's going to be harmful to your sink faucets, your irrigation system, your hot water heater, but it's not going to be so fine that it plugs up. If you have very fine particulate, you want to install one of the cartridge style filters after that. And the advantage of having two of them in there is that the T-style filter can be easily cleaned and the filter element can be reused, whereas once the cartridge filter plugs up, you have to replace the entire filter assembly. The other benefit is if you use two, like is shown in the picture, one of them can be a fine sediment and the other one can be an activated carbon filter, which helps improve taste. Next, I want to talk about hardness. The hardness minerals are not something that your standard mesh screen or cartridge filter is going to remove. So if you have a lot of calcium deposits showing up on your glasses, your showers, your faucets, you're going to need to remove that. And the best way to do that is with a water softening system. I'm not going to get into the differences between the salt and the non-salt water softening system. I just think it's important that you get a system that is specifically designed to remove hardness from the water. And a good licensed dealer is going to be able to come out, usually give you a free estimate, check the water hardness, and tell you what system is best. Iron and iron bacteria aren't necessarily harmful to people, but they can present some problems when they stain the bathtub, the toilet, and turn all of your white laundry a orange-brown color. So how do we get rid of it? Well, the biggest mistake that I see people make is they try to use either a water softener or a standard sediment filter to get rid of the iron. Neither one of those two things are going to work, and it's going to ruin the water softener, and you're going to be changing filters so often on a standard sediment filter that you probably won't have any water pressure to use. So you need to have a system that is designed to specifically remove iron from the water. A lot of these systems look almost identical to a water softener. The only difference is the material that they have on the inside of the filter is much different for iron than it is for your hardness or your sediment. So again, talking to a licensed dealer, getting an idea of how much iron is in your water, and then selecting the right system is the best way. Next, I want to talk about the countertop Brita style pour through water filter system. These systems do work, especially in removing chlorine from the water, but where a lot of people make the mistake is believing that this filter takes out more contaminants than it really does. Some models will take out lead, others will not. It's very important to check the filter and see what types of contaminants it takes out. If you're interested in taking out almost all known contaminants, including salt, from the water, you can't go wrong with a 5-stage RO system. They make a 3-stage, a 5-stage, and then I think they make up to a 7-stage. I have found the 5-stage to be the best all-around filter that you can get. And if you buy one of these, you usually don't need to put in the other canister style filters, as the first 3 filters act as a sediment filter. It's still a good idea to put in that T-style sediment filter to help extend the filter life out. But a RO system, they cost about $200. I've purchased mine on Amazon. The filters last about a year. You can have a faucet at the sink, and they even make some additional lines that will hook up to your refrigerator. So if you have refrigerated water and ice, you can filter all of that water as well, and it holds about 2 gallons of water under the sink. Very good investment, and I highly recommend it. Okay, that's it for this video. It's Josh Morrison with the Morrison Team, and if you're looking to buy or sell your next home, give us a call.